Santa Cruz and Terrell Watson, thank you guys for joining us today. Victor, we'll start with you. Just give us your opening statement about these past couple weeks. They've been pivotal in getting you guys closer to the playoffs, getting a conference championship, and you've kind of had an important couple weeks with this new added pressure of regional rankings, being playoff eligible. What have you learned about your team these past 2 weeks?
Well, I think what I've learned is first, our team is just full of these warrior men we talk about, the men who are striving to be the best person they can be, growing up as quickly as they can to demonstrate on the football field the grit we believe it takes to be successful in life. I mean, none of them are perfect, no one is, but I think collectively they've galvanized themselves to be a family on that football team, a family on that football field. They prepare well. They look at each opponent as just a brand new, fresh face to be challenged with, and they really believe in themselves as a group, but they also believe just that their best football is ahead of them. So I've seen them grow each week, and so I've learned in these last few weeks that our team is hungry. Our team has a lot of grit. I've learned that our team can take it on the chin and swing back and keep going. I think like any great heavyweight fighter, you've got to have the ability to take some punches and continue to keep going and then keep swinging. So we've obviously seen in the last few weeks the very best shot that these teams have coming at us. One thing about our program right now with the success we've had is now you're no longer the hunter, but you're the hunted, and so we like that perspective. We understand that we get everybody's best shot every time they play us, and because of us being at Azusa Pacific. Now, the actual quote pressure of playoffs, it's like I said once again, that's a negative connotation how I see it. It's more of an enthusiasm. It's an aggressiveness for us to keep clawing and scratching to push this program further and further to achieve that desire of national dominance that we want. We want to be in that national conversation year in and year out. We've got a ways to go. We're hungry as to work at it with today.
And then, Coach, we'll give you a chance to talk about Terrell in a minute. But Terrell, first of all, you've been nominated for the Harlan Hill Trophy, Division II's top individual award. Tell us how this season has gone for you as you kind of wrap up your career, and also just what's the experience like of being put up for this award?
I feel like it's been great being able to see where this program have gone in the last 4 years. This season in particular, I feel is very special. Just the fact that you have a whole bunch of guys that's willing to take it on the chin and ride through the hard times and just play. And, I mean, if you go out there and watch the guys play, you've seen that we're playing for more than just winning. We're playing because we love each other. And that's a big difference from this team. I feel like it's like that every year, but this year you could definitely see it in the guys' eyes.
Coach, back to the playoff situation. Do you feel the GNAC is not getting the respect, at least the way the rankings have been coming out? It kind of seems that way.
Well, I can't say. I mean, I think depending on where your vantage point is, I think you can always make a case for that. And I'm sure everyone at this time of year, no matter what league you're coming from, is probably feels like, hey, can we get more respect for everything? Our league is an amazing league, and I think we're full of great coaches. Like I said, talented players, next level players. We understand week in and week out it's very tough. It's very tough football. We understand that week one where we had to go on national television and then beat the then number 2 ranked team in the country. So that and then also our league, other teams in the league have gone out of conference and put the brand out there and been successful. I think that shows a lot. I think our league is full of just great competition. So at this point, where we're looking at it is that we've put a very good case forward to why we believe we need to be in the playoffs. But then we also have another game this week that we have to make a statement, and we're excited to play this team coming up.
Yeah, talk a little about that. Do you feel you've done enough? I mean, like I said, you still have a game to play, so you still have something to show. But at this point, do you feel you've done enough to state your case?
What we've done is put together a 9-1 season right now, beating the team that did beat us before, and we are playing great football. And so this weekend coming up, we're looking to get a back-to-back 10-win season. We're looking for our seniors to have a great senior night. We're looking for us to continue to grow and play great football. success to us is going to be about us playing our best football come Saturday night. Every week we have is a chance to keep growing as a team, keep growing as a person. We're going to look at what we have in front of us. If the pundits that have the voice of it see otherwise, that's not under our control. What's under our control is today having a great film session, correcting any mistakes, and figuring out our opponent coming up this Saturday. And we're looking forward to that. And so we've got a chance to play college football this Saturday, and that's what's under our control.
Terrell, talk about the last 2 weeks and of your mindset. You know, when the both games were tight. In fact, the game 2 weeks ago, you're down when you had the big run, and then the tight game last week. Just talk about the mindset to make a play like you have.
I mean, it's not what I made the play. I mean, all over from special teams, from defense and offense, I feel all played a role in it. We practice those situations every day at practice, and it wasn't a situation that we wasn't used to. So it was one of those things, just going out there and executing, and everybody doing what they had to do to pull out a win.
And how does it feel to be nominated for the special award?
I feel like it's great. I mean, we have another player, offensive lineman Cody Clay, that's nominated for another national award. I feel like it's a good look on our program. It's another way to get our program out there and make everyone know the name of Azusa Pacific University.
And Coach, talk about this week's opponent, Menlo.
Yeah, Menlo's very well coached football team. They're fast, they're aggressive on defense. I think offensively, they're playing a lot of two-back, 21 personnel type of offense. I think their O-line seems to be working very well together. They know what they want to do. They play their systems well. I think we know coming up this week that they're going to give us their absolute best shot, and so we're preparing for our very best shot. We're looking forward to playing the game, and that's one of the things you get into this business is for obviously to get a chance to coach young people like Terrell, who are outstanding characters, outstanding men who are going to have a bright future in just life and be a real difference maker. And obviously, and then him being a Harlan Hill candidate, he's very well deserving. I've seen a lot of football. To me, he represents what is the best football player in the whole country in Division II, and so from his whole body of work, is just outstanding. And so it's just a chance for us to take the field once again as a team. For a guy like Terrell, who you love to coach, and he represents the entire group of just young men who are trying to achieve the very best in life possible, knowing that none of them are perfect. Everybody's fallen at some point, and they're looking forward to help each other be successful this Saturday.
Your Super Region is extremely competitive. Several one-loss teams all fighting for a few playoff spots. How would you rate the teams heading into this last week of regular season play heading into this region?
Oh, excellent! I think all the teams are great. I think as a coach, you respect football. You respect the body of work that these other coaches are putting forward. This is a hard business, and it's a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of time. So any other teams in our region that have the records that they do have, you just absolutely have to give them the respect due. With us, I mean, we believe we're a very good football team. We believe we're a playoff team, and at that point, what we're looking forward to is just playing the game on Saturday. And then the regional rankings, the people that deal with that, they'll deal with that. But we're not going to miss a moment of what we have in front of us right now, which is an outstanding Monday. You get to go to work, you get to be with the team, and we're also thankful that we're back-to-back GNAC champions. Don't want to overshadow or take anything away from what just got accomplished of winning this league back-to-back. It's extremely hard to do that with who we are, what we have as far as opponents go. I'm very proud of our football team and all the work and the consistency and the faithfulness that they put forward week in and week out to be able to say, hey, we are league champions once again, and we have right now a 9-1 record, which is to me is like, wow, it's exciting. Hats off to these young men for what they've accomplished. It's they're once again to continue to break through new ground, and it's just a real privilege for me to coach them.
And Coach, again, we've talked about Terrell being nominated for Harlan Hill, Cody Clay for the Gene Upshaw Award. Yeah. How satisfying is it for you as a coach to have the opportunity to put these types of individuals up for these pretty prestigious awards? Well,
it's extremely satisfying because you understand you've been in the trenches with Terrell and with Cody, and they represent the collective whole of this team. I think Terrell, like I said, is very deserving of being the winner of the Harlan Hill Trophy. I mean, I've seen a lot of football, and he is the best player in college football in the Division II, so he deserves that.